So I know the way I set up this shot was that it seems like I just got home and came and sat down and did this, but actually, all of the footage you just saw was from yesterday. Right now I'm in the middle of a marathon training block, and my daily schedule's gotten kind of hectic. So sometimes I don't have time to come home and record vlogs like I want to, and to that end, if I seem a little bit less energetic than usual, that's because I'm in the middle of a marathon training block and I feel dead inside right now. So it's possible that the framing for this little set I have might have moved around. I'm still kind of getting used to getting it set up, and I forgot to mark where I put the camera last time, so I think this is about right, but it's probably a little bit different from last time. Anyway, the footage from yesterday was actually me going to pick up my new Japanese driver's license. This is my old one right here, you can see because it has a bunch of holes punched in it. I do want to make a video about driving someday. I think that would be a really interesting topic. In other news, my YouTube channel just hit 100 subscribers, which is a really big deal for me, mostly because I started this as just a side project and now it's become something that I really enjoy doing, and I'm really happy that so many people want to watch my content. Sometimes I feel really insecure about it, but I think that goes for a lot of people who like to make things. Which is strange because I never felt this way about my music back when I was more of an active musician. Recently I've been thinking a lot about how to sort of boost my creative output, and it feels like sometimes I go through these dry spells and these wet spells of creativity, and I think I'm coming into a wet spell, which is really nice. I always feel a lot happier when I'm able to create more things and sort of just be more creative. And to that end, I recently bought a little keyboard so I can start making music again, which I'm really happy about. Like, I put together a couple of tracks the other day, and that was like the most excited I've been to make something in a long time. And as I was making those tracks, it kind of got me thinking that I don't really listen to a lot of Japanese music, despite having lived here for a few years and for being interested in Japan for, you know, well over a decade now. I really don't listen to that many Japanese groups. Now, that's not to say I listen to zero Japanese music. This is kind of dated, but Nujabes is one of my favorite artists. And as for bands that are currently still active, I love Radwimps and Super Beaver, and also a group called Kelmiko. But like, other than those few, there isn't really a whole lot that I listen to, and sometimes that makes me think. It's not that I don't like Japanese music, it's just that sometimes I find myself in these ruts of music listening to the same thing for a long time, which is kind of alarming for me because I used to be a radio DJ. I used to have to listen to lots and lots of different music, and I feel like as I've sort of gotten out of that phase of my life, that my taste in music has gotten, well, not smaller, less varied, which I don't think is a very good thing. And I always wonder if I should branch out more, like if I have this imperative to listen to more Japanese music since I live here. And I kind of have this want to do so. It's just that sometimes it's really hard to break out of your habits. If you have any input, I would love to hear yours. Anyway, that's basically going to be it for today. I know it was probably really short. It's just that I'm exhausted and I didn't have a whole lot to talk about this week. Next week, I'm going camping and maybe potentially some other stuff. And then the week after that, I have a marathon to run, and I'm hoping that I'll get to do some vlogging there. And even after that, I have a bunch of more stuff lined up for the end of October and into November, so I'm hoping that the vlogs will get a little bit more exciting after this week. So if you stuck around until the end, thank you, and if you are one of the 100 people who subscribe to me, also, thank you so much, I really appreciate it. Anyway, that's gonna be it, and I will see you next time.
Can I cry for a moment, cause I can't hold you, cause I can't see your face. Man, I'm tired of all the calling, the planning and the stalling, and I miss you, hope I'll see you soon.